All right, turning now to a major shakeup for Britain's royal family. Prince Andrew is losing the prince in his title following mounting scrutiny over his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. He'll also be leaving his mansion in Windsor for an alternative accommodation. For more on this, I'm joined by CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams, who's following developments from outside Buckingham Palace in London. So, Holly, just remind our viewers how we got here and why the King and Queen were so quick to release this very terse announcement.
Good morning, Vlad. This is quite simply an extraordinary moment in the centuries-long history of the British monarchy. Think about it. A man who was born a prince, born, in fact, second in line to the British throne, is now going to be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, or I guess Mr. Mountbatten Windsor, which just sounds so weird. As you said, Andrew's going to be forced to leave his home, which is a sprawling mansion in the grounds of Windsor Castle, and move to, quote, alternative private accommodation, whatever that means. This is all fallout from the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, and in particular Andrew's friendship with Epstein, which has caused a lot of anger in this country. In fact, King Charles was heckled in public about it earlier this week. The latest development was a leaked email published by British newspapers earlier this month, apparently written from Andrew to Jeffrey Epstein back in 2011, just after the emergence of a photograph showing Andrew with Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's teenage victims. Giuffre claims that she was forced to have sex with Andrew. Andrew has long denied that allegation. Now, in that email, Andrew apparently wrote to Epstein, quote, "We are in this together and we'll play some more soon." Now, that email was written after Andrew claims he had already broken off his friendship with Epstein, who by that point was already a convicted sex offender. Now, Virginia Giuffre took her own life earlier this year, but her memoirs were published posthumously this month. And in that book, Giuffre wrote about Andrew that he was, quote, entitled, as if having sex with me was his birthright. A sternly worded statement from Buckingham Palace last night regarding the stripping of Andrew's title and home said, quote, "This censure was deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him." That statement also said that the King and Queen's thoughts and sympathy are with the victims and survivors of abuse.
Wow. So what's been the reaction to this from just ordinary folks in Britain, Holly? What are you hearing?
Look, very positive, Vlad, from everything that I have seen and heard, including from this country's very powerful tabloid newspapers. One of them had a headline this morning saying just, "Finally." And I think there is the sense from some people that this took a bit too long on the part of the palace, or that it was a bit overdue. It's obviously damage control on the part of the palace. For many years now, Andrew has been an embarrassment and a liability, just as the royal family tries to look more modern, more relevant, more responsive, more in touch with the public. I think, Vlad, it is impossible really to overstate at the moment the loathing that is felt for Andrew at this point. In fact, one opinion poll just in the last few days found that 91% of people here have a negative opinion of him.
Wow. Holly Williams reporting from Buckingham Palace for us this morning. Holly, thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.